We are so excited to have Rahul Sasi, the founder of CloudSEK, today with us. Thank you so much, Rahul, for joining us. First of all, one question I have for you. What's the buzzword or theme that you're hearing in the hallways today?
I mean, obviously it's AI. And the more important for cybersecurity is that what is the relevance of cybersecurity in the world of AI, which is what my keynote has been also about, right? And what are the things we focus on? AI itself is becoming the biggest attack surface, which is very clear. I mean, you can easily convince an AI system to open the door to your cloud infrastructure.
Right.
Right. And then that's going to be like the hot topic.
Okay. And now coming to the large language models that we all are talking about.
Yeah.
So just wanted to understand, large language models, are they more for larger firms, if I may say so? What about smaller firms? So how this distillation, can take place, if you can kind of throw some light on that?
Yeah. I mean, see, the whole idea is that if you look at what is happening in the world, bigger models are putting more and more restrictions for countries,
Right.
For example, the cybersecurity models which Fable had, Mythos or Fable had, we don't have that access even today, right? Very restricted. Which is like the process of distillation comes, you can actually, the large models are taught on everything which is in the world.
Right.
And of course, only certain parameters are activated when a certain question comes. But eventually you don't need everything. You don't need to know the Prime Minister of Uganda to know, how to do a very specific task in cybersecurity.
Right.
You can actually teach, your smaller models each time you make a call, and you make repeated calls for same kind of actions. Those can be learned and passed to a smaller model using a process called distillation. And I think that's one of the important topics people should pay attention to.
Right. Okay.
That would have the key to the answer that eventually it's not one or few people. And I don't think that direction is right. Also, one or few people have access to everything. It creates an economic imbalance itself in a long term. But then if people have small models, which does their work, that is eventually the best way for the AI
and
future.
In the long run, you see that happening?
It should have. Okay, so think about it.
Yes.
If that doesn't happen,
right.
Selectively few companies have access to AI. Companies will depend on them. Companies will make money.
Right.
But then you need fewer people to do the jobs.
Very
when
true.
you need fewer people to do the jobs, there are only few people who have money in their pocket to even buy things.
Right.
So 10 years from today, the big companies will make a lot of money. There are a lot of people who doesn't have job. But what does that happen?
Right.
There's a huge economic, because if people don't have money, how does economy work?
Exactly. It's a vicious circle, actually. Right.
So if you reach that particular stage, it's pretty bad.
Right.
So the path to, and the way to get away from that path is not it's concentrated on fewer people, but it's still distributed.
Right.
It's leveraged, and everyone happy.
And do you foresee that? Do you see people, the companies making an effort towards that?
I mean, the interesting thing is that when humanity is forced, like, when US restricted access to NVIDIA chips or even LL models to countries, China started producing their own chips.
Yes, right.
The interesting thing with humanity is they've always figured out a way to evolve. It's quite difficult to at this point of time say that we'll go in that direction or this direction. Well, it's necessary to go in this direction because the other one is not very
feasible or viable, if I may say so. Right.
Yeah.
Because it's just making some people rich and it will widen the gap. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes. One more question. You're making India proud everywhere. So what's the next step? You just got another round of funding. What is CloudSEK's vision right now, and what are you focusing on?
A large number of our revenue comes from international markets today.
Right.
That's where our focus is, and we always wanted to build great technology, sell it to the world, and we want to continue doing that. And we have operations in 6 countries today. And some of them doing really well.
Right.
So, we just want to do more.
Great. Thank you so much, Rahul, for your time. We will look forward to more meeting discussions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.